My name is Diana Kakoma, and I am a Power Platform developer here in Chicago. And the solution that I created for the Powerful Devs hack is one for businesses that do business with the government, whether that's local, state, or federal. And so for those businesses, they thrive by winning government contracts. And in order to win a government contract, you actually have to know that there's a request for proposals, sometimes a call to opportunities or procurement opportunities, requests for proposals, requests for quotes. And so what my solution does is to automate the beginning parts of that process so that business can focus on those things that humans are needed to do, like make decisions, be creative, even just to decide whether or not a particular opportunity is a good fit for that company at that particular time. And so my solution incorporates Outlook, Power Automate, AI Builder to extract the data, Teams approvals, and also it has an app that incorporates Copilot. And so I'm going to start off where the process starts, which is with me receiving an email from a government agency that lets me know that they have an opportunity that I may want to compete for. And so this is a pretty typical email that I receive. It has the basic information, the agency that's requesting the service, the name of the contract, which is usually very descriptive of what they're looking for, the relevant dates, and even the contact people. So once I receive an email, it triggers a Power Automate flow. And this Power Automate flow extracts the information from the email using AI Builder. It's actually this action here to create text with ChatGPT, using a prompt that I created. And so if for some reason that whole process of extracting information fails, there is a built-in error handling. And so if it fails, then I do get a Teams message letting me know what action has failed and in what flow. And so that's very helpful. I don't necessarily have to be watching the flow all the time. I'll get a ping if something goes wrong. And so this part of the flow sets the variables, which are actually the data that has been extracted from the email. And then one of the first things we want to do is to make sure that we're not inputting a contract opportunity that already exists in the system. Otherwise, we may have many duplicates, and that's not very helpful. And so if the contract opportunity is not a duplicate, then we grab the URL, we create a markdown that is going to be incorporated into the request for approval from somebody in the company who is knowledgeable enough to make a decision about whether or not this opportunity is a good fit for the company at the time. And so this is the actual approval request. It incorporates the information from the markdown. And then if the request is approved and this seems like a good opportunity for the company to pursue, then the information from the request, like the contact information and the name of the agency, is actually added to the accounts table as a record so that, the company has that information going forward when and if they need it. And so, again, we also avoid duplication by making sure that we're only adding accounts that do not exist already. And so then at the end of that, we create a new contract opportunity. And once that contract opportunity is created based on the variables that we collected earlier, you can see that opportunity. Actually, before I show the opportunity, I also just wanted to show what the approval request looks like for an opportunity. And so the person in the company who has been designated to make these decisions, or multiple people even, they get all of this information in a very succinct, easy to read format, and they can approve or reject. In this case, we're going to go ahead and approve. And so an item having been approved is going to show up in the app itself. And so this is the app. On the left here, on my left, we have a gallery of all the different items that have come through. And then here in this section here, we have the details of any item that you select. And so if we select this item, it's a Chicago Transit Authority item. Here's the Department of Water Management. And so you can look through the different items. There's actually also some filters at the top here for the contract names and the departments. But what's also maybe most interesting about this page is that it does have a built-in Copilot that's based on an agent that I created. And so you can ask the Copilot questions about the data that's in the contract opportunities table. And so let's ask it a fairly simple question about how many records there are, how many contract opportunities we have. And so it's working on it. We have 12. So that's good to know. Let's ask it just one more question. Which employees have already been assigned records. And so it gave us a pretty robust answer. You have 6 employees that are assigned to employees. Courtney West appears multiple times. So that's a pretty good answer. And it also mentions the other people that have been assigned projects or proposals to write. And so I just wanted to, finally show you the solution that I am in. And so it has 2 agents. It has an AI model, which is what is within the flow to extract information. The app is there. We have a security profile. In the app, only somebody who's designated as a supervisor can change who the proposal is assigned to. And so that's what the security profile makes possible. But there are also 2 regular security roles. One is the supervisor, one is the basic user. And it is the supervisor only that can make changes to the column of who is assigned to address a particular, or respond to a particular opportunity. And so there are 4 tables in this solution. The account table and the contact table are standard tables. And then I also have custom tables for the contract opportunities and the employee. And so just to wrap it up, I think that this solution is a good use case for a lot of businesses that do business with government and want to be able to streamline the way that they handle such requests, receive such requests, and also how they respond. So I really appreciate your time and attention this morning, and have a good day.